Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. We continue reading from Caitanya Caritamrita, Adi-Lila, chapter 5, text 148. Acharya Goswami Ira Tattva Na Yaya Kathana Krishna Avatariyo Avatariya Bhuvana. I cannot describe the truth of Advaita Acharya. He has delivered the entire world by making Lord Krishna descend. So we heard how Advaita Acharya, by his loud calls and worshipping Shalagram Shila with Tulsi Manjaris and Ganga water, he called Krishna to appear on the earth, and Krishna came as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Swarupa Purve Haiya Lakshmana Lago Brata Haya Kare Ramera Sevana. Lord Nityananda Swarup formally appeared as Lakshman and served Lord Ramachandra as his younger brother. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Among the sannyasis of the Shankara Sampradaya, there are different names for brahmacharis. Each sannyasi has some assistants known as brahmacharis, who are called by different names according to the names of the sannyasi. Among such brahmacharis, there are 4 names: Swarupa, Ananda, Prakasha, and Chaitanya. Nityananda Prabhu maintained himself as a brahmachari. He never took sannyas. As a brahmachari, his name was Nityananda Swarup, and therefore the sannyasi under whom he was living must have been from the tirthas or ashramas of the Shankara Sampradaya, because one of the names for the assistant brahmachari of such a sannyasi is Swarupa. So Prabhupada is explaining to us that under the Shankara Sampradaya, the brahmacharis are called Swarup, Ananda, Prakash, and Chaitanya. Depending on what's the name of the sannyasi, the brahmacharis are any one of these 4 names. And Nityananda has the name Nityananda Swarup. So that is, he's saying he must have taken shelter of a Shankara, a sannyasi from Shankara Sampradaya.
So this is, sorry, but this is when he took the shelter before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right?
Yeah, so Lord Nityananda, actually Lord Nityananda, his position, he's an Avadut. When we come on reading, going on reading, he's like Avadut. He does not belong to any, because he got married also and he had children. But nobody is able to understand which category does he belongs to. His activities were totally on the transcendental platform. Totally on the transcendental platform. So he's called like a Avadhut, cannot understand. Is he acting as a grihastha or a sannyasi or a brahmachari or what? In that way. Very difficult to understand his mood.
Okay.
Like Lord Chaitanya, he said he took sannyas and he showed how to be a sannyasi. But Nityananda Prabhu, he showed his mood as just Avadut, just like swimming in the ocean of love of God. His activities were on that platform.
Okay.
Yeah. So reading on, Ramera Charitra Sabha Dukhera Karana Swatantra Lilaya Dukha Sahena Lakshmana. The activities of Lord Ram were full of suffering, but Lakshman, of his own accord, tolerated that suffering. Nisheda karite nare yate chota bhai, mauna dhari rahe Lakshmana mane dukha pai. As a younger brother, he could not stop Lord Rama from his resolution, and so he remained silent, although unhappy in his mind. Lakshman used to be very unhappy. Why my brother has to suffer? Krishna avatare jeshta haila sevara karana. Krishna ke karaila nana sukha ashva dana. When Lord Krishna appeared, he, Balaram, became his elder brother to serve him to his heart's content and make him enjoy all sorts of happiness. I'm sorry. So when Krishna came, Balaram said, I'm going to come as your elder brother. You know, as elder brother, you cannot stop me from giving you all the happiness. You know, like the elder brother always likes to take care of the younger brother, pampers him. Oh, he's my younger one. Let me pamper him. So Balaram wanted to do that. Rama Lakshmana Krishna Ramera Amsha Vishesha Avatar Kale Donhe Donhate Pravesha. Sri Ram and Sri Lakshman, who are plenary portions of Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram respectively, entered into them at the time of Krishna's and Balaram's appearance. With reference to the Vishnu Dharmotara, the Lagu Bhagavatamrita explains that Rama is an incarnation of Vasudev, Lakshmana is an incarnation of Sankarshan, Bharat is an incarnation of Pradyumna, and Shatrughan is an incarnation of Anirudh. So Vishnu Dharmotara is saying that, and Srila Rupa Goswami is put this verse in Lagu Bhagavatamrita, that from Chaturvyuha, that Balaramji, he expands into the Chaturvyuha. The Chaturvyuha has Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Anirudh. So Lord Rama, he is an incarnation of Vasudev, Lakshman, incarnation of Sankarshan, Bharat, incarnation of Pradyumna, and Shatrughan, incarnation of Anirudh. The Padma Puran describes that Ramachandra is Narayan and that Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan are respectively Shesh, Chakra, and Shankha, the conch shell in the hand of Narayan. So now Padma Puran is saying Lord Ramachandra is Narayan, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan are his Shesh, Chakra, and Shankha. In the Rama Gita of the Skanda Puran, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan have been described as the triple attendants of Lord Rama. So we can see how the different Puranas are trying to explain to us the positions of Lord Ramachandra, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughan. So I don't know, is it that because Lord Ramachandra, he comes in Treta Yuga, right? So is it that in different times when he appears, so these different manifestations are coming? You know, could be that, sometimes it's that. But the idea to understand is that Lord Ramachandra, he's an incarnation of the Supreme Lord himself, and Shatrughan, Lakshman, and Bharat, they are also transcendental. They are either expansions of the Lord himself or expansions of his Shesh Chakra and Shankha. That's the point to understand. Say Amshalana Jeshta Kanishtha Bhimana Amshamsi Rupe Shastre Karaye Vyakhyana. Krishna and Balaram present themselves as younger brother and elder brother, but in the scriptures, they are described as the original Supreme Personality of Godhead and his expansion. So Krishna, Balaram, brothers. Krishna, younger brother, Balaram, older brother. That's in the past time they appeared like that, right? Also in Golok Vrindavan, they are acting like that. Balaram is older brother, Krishna is younger brother. In the scriptures, how they are described? Original personality of Godhead and his expansion. Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead and Balaramji is his expansion. That's the tattva, you know, trying to understand their tattva, their position. Ramadi Murtishu Kalaniyamena Tishtan Nanavataram Akarod Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Sambhavat Parama Pumanyo Govindam Adipurusham Tam Aham Bhajami. I worship Govinda, the Primeval Lord, who by his various plenary portions appears in the world in different forms and incarnations, such as Lord Rama, but who personally appears in his supreme original form as Lord Krishna. This is a quotation from Brahma Samhita 539. So Brahmaji in his Brahma Samhita, he is saying he worships Govinda, the primeval Lord, the original Lord. And this original Lord, he comes in different incarnations, expansions. And one incarnation he is mentioning is Lord Ramachandra. But he's saying he personally appears in his supreme original form as Lord Krishna. So Brahmaji is saying that Krishna, when he comes as himself, who personally appears in his supreme original form as Lord Krishna. So Krishna is not an incarnation, not an incarnation. It's Swayam Bhagwan, when Krishna is coming as himself, once in the day of Brahma. Shri Chaitanya say Krishna Nityananda Ram, Nityananda Purna Kare Chaitanyera Kam. Lord Chaitanya is the same Lord Krishna, and Lord Nityananda is Lord Balaram. Lord Nityananda fulfills all of Lord Chaitanya's desires. So these are the two brothers, Krishna Balaram, Lord Chaitanya, and Lord Nityananda. Nityananda Mahima Sindhu Ananta Apar Eka Kana Sparshi Matra Se Kripa Tanhar. The ocean of Lord Nityananda's glories is infinite and unfathomable. Only by his mercy can I touch even a drop of it. So Lord Nityananda, unlimited ocean, Ananta, right? He's unlimited ocean, infinite, unfathomable. That's his glories. We can't even understand how many we cannot reach to the limit of the glories of Lord Nityananda. So Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami is saying, by the mercy of Lord Nityananda, I will be able to touch even a drop of the glories of Lord Nityananda. Only by his mercy can I touch even a drop of it. Ara ekashuna tanra kripara mahima adama jivere chadhaila urdhvasima. Please listen to another glory of his mercy. He made a fallen living entity climb to the highest limit. Veda Guya Katha e Ayogya Kahite Tathapi Kahiye Tanra Kripa Prakashite. To disclose it is not proper, for it should be kept as confidential as the Vedas. Yet I shall speak of it to make his mercy known to all. Ulasa upari lekhon tomara prasad Nityananda Prabhu mora shama aparad. O Lord Nityananda, I write of your mercy out of great exaltation. Please forgive me for my offenses. So we'll stop here for today. Any comments?
Lord Nityananda, right?
Lord
The glories of Lord Nityananda is still being talked about, narrated.
Yeah.
Right? We're still.
And tomorrow we can read of how because Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami is saying,
going to tell us
mercy to her.
Okay. His glories, like some incidents related to his glories, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So first he is describing how his glorious position, how he's creating this material world, how he's maintaining and highlighting, how the spiritual world is also situated on his energy, how he's personally serving Krishna. These are some of his glories, and he's going to continue to speak of his glories, how he's giving mercy to others. So So thank you so much for listening in and joining in. Shri Caitanya Caritamrita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Nityananda Ram ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.